Hi, my name is Brent Weedman. I'm a black belt under Helio Seneca here in Louisville, Kentucky. This past weekend, I hit a Von Flue choke in competition, and it was shared on the internet, and I had a lot of requests for instructionals on this technique. So I thought for this week's FUJI Pro tip, I would show you how I do the Von Flue choke. I've hit 5 or 6 in competition using these methods on this technique. The first one we're going to do is a defensive variation, and the second is an offensive. So for the defensive, my partner's going to grab a guillotine and jump to guard. So the key element here is, as soon as my partner grabs my head, I need to make my opposite hand, my head is on the left, so my right hand needs to come vertically and wrap as deep as it can over top. This is so that he doesn't have the chance to make the high elbow guillotine and lift his elbow up or shoot his hips out. And that's going to defend the choke. The second hand is the most important hand in the choke. Because the number one thing I hear is, well, why didn't he just let go of the head? I hear this from high-level guys all the time. The problem is, once I trap here, I'm shrugging my shoulder against my face. Nick, pull your hand out. It's stuck. Now, especially if I grab my hands together, there's no way that hand's coming out. Now, if I'm in the closed guard, full closed guard, the way I finish the choke is that I tripod up, and I'm going to walk my shoulder into my wrist by lifting my hips up. I wait for him to pass out. And people will pass out here, so please be careful. Most guys, especially tough guys, they don't know they're in a choke, they can usually breathe, they feel like they're gonna win, and then they just wake up and you have to explain to them what the Von Flue choke is. Now, using these same principles, let's move to half guard. And my other really common scenario here, I like to pass with my head very low a lot of times. It comes from my MMA experience and trying not to get hit. So sometimes I can bait the person to grab my head in a position where maybe he feels a little safe. So I'm in here, and boom, I trap by grabbing my bottom side arm as high as I can. Now his hand is stuck. Now I can walk my other hand up to his neck, nice and deep, gable grip, choking him, his thumb down, palm down, and I sprawl out. Whenever I'm finishing this choke from anything other than closed guard, I have to be flat. Eventually he's gonna pass out. So that's my pro tip of the week, the Von Flue choke. Play around with it. Let me know what you think.